Good morning, Bulldog Nation. I'm here with Coach Emily Logan of your Lady Bulldog volleyball team. When last we spoke, team had been working through some bumpy roads. Road ahead is still pretty bumpy, but back-to-back area wins. I think that shows that there's a path through to the other side.
For sure. Yeah, so we definitely had to get back to the drawing board, and so we've done that, and the girls have come in and worked really hard, and obviously there's still going to be things in the getting ready process for October that we're going to have to do, but I think that we're taking, each thing that we've been struggling with and applying it to each practice, so there's a focus for each practice, and so we're finessing those and perfecting those, or trying our best to, and just repping it out to be better prepared and for the road ahead, because it's only, it doesn't get easier because everybody's getting better, so everybody's working, and so we have to stay on top of our game and doing what we do to be ready for that. So I think the girls are accepting the challenge, and so it's going to be a fun one.
So this past weekend, you sandwiched in a pretty big tournament.
Yes.
Against a very tough field.
Yes.
The Eddie Pruitt Invitational up there at Hartselle. How'd things go there? Not as well as you like.
The highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and the lowest of lows started in the morning, and we lost the first three. We lost all of our pool play games in straight sets, and I can't remember the last time that we've lost that many games in a row in straight sets. And I say that, it wasn't like we were getting killed. So it was 25-22, 25-23, and really in all the sets. So it wasn't like they were holding us to low numbers. It was just why we couldn't finish, and so, but then, it's with girls, 16-year-old girls. After that third pool play game, something clicked, and thank God it did, because then we finished the day as silver bracket champions and won the last three games in straight sets, holding teams to about 15 points. So I don't know if a team cracked 20 points. And so going back after that, obviously everybody knew that there was something that needed to be fixed. There was something that needed to happen. And so we came into practice on Monday, and we had numbers broke down of how many total errors that we had in the first three games, how many total errors that we had in the last three games, even broke it down further than that of how many hitting errors in the first three games versus how many hitting errors in the last three, how many serving errors, as opposed to aces, and so what our numbers were in the first three games compared to the last three games, and it was overwhelmingly evident that errors were our issue. I think we had 136 total errors in the first three games and 74 total errors in the last three, and that was a 62-point difference of things that we could have capitalized on, and games wouldn't have even been close, So that's going to be something that we have to address going forward. Of it's all mental.
Play clean.
Yes, play clean. It's all mental. It's focus. It's intentionality, and so I think breaking down the numbers with the girls, I think they were able to see that that's a red flag. It's not other teams, that we have to worry about. It's us playing clean and being the team that makes the least amount of unenforced errors.
That's definitely something that's fixable internally.
For sure.
So that, while you hate to see it, it is good news that, okay, here's what our problem is. Now we just need to fix it.
Yep.
Because it's not something that we're doing that other teams are doing to us. It's what we're doing to ourselves.
That's exactly right.
You've got still more area games to play.
For sure.
Thursday, making the trip to East Limestone.
Yep.
And then next Tuesday, back home for your second set against Westminster.
Yes.
Any thoughts about those?
Well, we've seen everybody once, and 3-1, and so second time around, everybody's seen you once as well, and so we just, it's something that we're really having to focus on is just playing our game, and if we do, when things are good, we're rolling, and so it's something that we're one of the hunted. So we're having to address those things mentally as well. And so we just have to come in with a confidence and come in with just a focus on us to do the little things right. And all of the teams from last season to this season have all improved. And there's a couple of teams that I think could be dark horses in the area tournament of upset wins. And I think it could be any of them. I think Ardmore gave us a really good game last night. Things weren't just easy with Westminster. So I think, any given day. So that's just why we got to focus on us and rep things out and get better and perfect things. I know nobody can be perfect, but if you have the intentionality of striving to perfection on every single rep, that ceiling of where you can be at is going to be really high. And that's where I want our girls to get to.
1 point at a time. That point's done. Next point.
Yep.
With those area teams going on, I know you. With everything going on, you've still got a big eye focused on this weekend.
Yep.
And the Strong tournament at the Finley Center.
Yes.
Share with everyone else why that's such a big deal.
I was strongly encouraged not to play this tournament, but I strongly still did it. So, I wanted to do this, one, because I am all about being made for the moment, and that's been my key phrase since I've came here, and so of checking every box of things that we can do to prepare ourselves. And so it was announced that the regional tournament, and I kind of had a feeling, that the regionals would somehow be back at Finley. So I planned this one, made sure it wasn't on homecoming week for football, and I said, we're going. I feel it. And sure enough, about soon into the first bit of our season, it was announced that regionals would be back at the Finley Center. And so I was excited that I kept it and kept my word and stayed true to it. And I just am who I am. So maybe that's hard-headedness, maybe that's stubbornness a little bit. But I just want to make sure that we have played on that floor. Girls that, didn't get playing opportunities in the regionals last year, I wanted them to get reps on the floor, in the court spacing, in the court layout of that, because some girls that may can jump serve at any other place, they may not can jump serve here, and so the lights and the windows for the sun to come in, just all of those things are such a big component of whether you make it or you don't. And I want to be made for the moment. So this weekend we're going to go, and obviously I want to win everything, but as much information as we can gather about ourselves at the Finley Center, I want to take it and I want to run with it.
There's a lot of heavy stuff going on right now, but every locker room needs someone to bring it down, lighten the mood.
Yep.
Who's that? Who's your team clowns?
Oh, I got a few of them, and some of them are in here right now. Chastity Black always finds a way to keep me laughing. Josie Langlois, you never know what's going to come out of her mouth. Um,
She gets that from her mother.
and so those two for sure. And then they rally the troops, you know. So then it gets to where things are a little goofy and sometimes it drives me bonkers. Sometimes it really drives me nuts. But I have to remember that, like, to just enjoy it. I really do. So, and it helps that those, like, girls that are bringing the lightness and the funniness, you know, and the humor, they're also some of my biggest competitors. They hate to lose. And so, so that also helps to kind of, okay, silliness over, back in work mode, you know? And so I really enjoy it. It lets me smile more than I typically do. Yeah, just the silliness, the goofiness, they're always finding a way to make me laugh somehow. So grateful for it.
Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Bulldog Nation, if you can make it up to East Limestone tomorrow, come out, check out the girls. Definitely, next Tuesday, be right here, PHS Gymnasium, to see these girls up against Westminster. Be there, be loud, be proud. Coach, anything you want to say?
Go Bulldogs and Roll Tide.
We'll see you next time.